Hello everyone, this video is going to serve to just show you some basic things that you can do in Schoology to set up for the first couple of days of school. First off, we need to find our courses, and you might need to come up here and click courses. If it's not in this direct one, which mine is, but yours might not be depending on how many courses we have, and we know we have those mandated trainings that are coming up. If it does get clogged out, you can go to My Courses to find it. Now, I did create a sample course, and so that's what I'll be using to share with you all today. When you find your classroom pertaining to the class that you want to work in specifically, it'll look something like this. Since they're brand new and barely populated, we won't have anything inside of them, so we'll need to add some materials. For some of the SEL activities and bell ringers that you're recommended to use for ELAR, a lot of them are for discussion pages or for quick assignments. So to add a discussion, if you hit Add Materials, you can come down to Add Discussion and click that. And then a new window will pop up, that will help you set the parameters of it. So we're just going to call this bell ringer discussion day 1. You can put a due date if you'd like, if you're going to take these for grades. So we'll say, since this is day 1, we'll make it due by the end. You can enable grading. That's something that you'll go over later. So we're just going to check that off for now. Now you can also individually assign this to students. You can lock it and have it open at a certain time. You can publish or unpublish to students. You can make sure that members can see other responses before participating, but I actually would keep that off. So you require you actually need to make sure that it's colored in. You need to require your members to post something before revealing other responses. That's just a good recommendation. You can share the discussion and you can copy it to other courses, and I'll show you how to do that at the end. So we're going to go ahead and create that. Or in the discussion, it's respond as your teacher has. Just a generic, and however, again, you'll need to formulate that for what's best for you. Then we'll also need to add an assignment. So to add an assignment, you'll just add assignment here. Name, just as we did with the discussion page. You can assign it from OneDrive assignments that you've created already in your OneDrive. But again, this is just for basic creation of things. You can create your due date. You can add it to a category, or if it's ungraded, keep it ungraded. And again, you'll have tutorials on how to set up your gradebooks when you do EPISD Connect. So then it's very similar to what we had with the discussion page. You can individually assign it, lock it. You can have submissions enabled, meaning that students are more than able to go in and submit, or you can change this and have it come on at a different time. It can also be unpublished. You should disable comments. That way people don't add comments to your assignment and then turn it into a discussion board. And then again, your copy to courses. You can also add pictures, pages. One thing I'll show you right now is to add a page so that you can add a video of some sort. We'll just use the same video that we had for the last SEL activity. So we're going to add a page. We're going to call it just a generic SEL1. Before we leave though, we're going to want to add media or insert content. So image or media. You can also hit a link in order to do a YouTube video, and actually that's what we need to do. So then this is going to be the same one from our YouTube. Oops, I'm gonna need to get that YouTube video again. And it's right here.
My name is Cameron.
So I'm going to get the share, then the embed code again and copy it. And I'm going to go back to the sample course and paste that here with the Command V on your MacBook, and then title it Civil Communicators. And you can insert that. You can also add a direct video or an image of some sort. So you can attach a file. And I think I have some Burgess art. So we'll do that. And you can add that into it. So there's a wide variety of things that you can do. We're going to show you what it looks like once it's finished. So here's your new page with SEL1. When students come in here, you'll see some information. This is a way to keep assignment things together if you wish. As you go through here, you can also add tests, assessments, media albums, or add a package. You can also import resources. A lot of these other things that you're gonna see in the Schoology training. One other thing that is basic for all of us for organization on our Schoology pages is to add a folder. We're gonna go with purple. I am biased with Burgess. Now, if you don't want things to get buried, because as you add new things, they actually don't populate at the top, they come to the bottom. You can move these things around as necessary. So they don't have to stay in the location that they pop up in. You can arrange your page however you need to by clicking onto it and holding and don't release, and then using your other finger on the trackbar on the MacBook to move it around where it is that you want it to go. So things that are of major importance, you can put at the top. You can also classify things. So if I want all three of these things inside of the folder, I can either use the cog and move, or I can use the same method that I did to move them around on the page and hover it inside of the folder. Make sure that you get where it says that folder is empty and that the shaded part is just to the right of the folder color. Otherwise, you're not putting it in the folder, you're just moving. Once that happens, you'll see that it's in the drop-down of the folder. If you close the drop-down, that assignment leaves. Now, if you're going to move it, you'll hit the cog and you'll move, and then it'll ask you just destination folder. Now, say you have 5 sections of English 2, and so you need this on all of them for English 2. Here on the cog wheel, you can copy to course. I only have one other course available, but you, of course, will have several others, and you can hit whichever courses that you want to copy them to. Since you as teachers will have multiple courses, you'll also be able to hit copy to all courses. Just be careful to make sure if you have multiple sections of different subjects, say you teach English 2 and English 3, that you're making sure you're careful to copy only to the appropriate course. I hope this helped. It was a quick rundown of basic things that you can do to prepare your course for the first couple of days of school. If this didn't help, please reach out to your campus all or its, and hopefully they can clarify and help you out more. Thank you very much.